This is David. It's just a quick hit on a Sunday afternoon. What is going on? We got to go fast because I don't get through these quick hits. I'm really thinking we're going to have to start doing 3 of these a week. I don't know if we're there yet, but apparently Tuesday or Wednesday and Sunday afternoons is not enough because there's so much going on. So let's go quick. Look, I hear about these gift cards. Oh, yeah, I'm coming in hot today. I hear about these gift cards. Everyone says that I get these gift cards from my friend, Margaret. You guys know my friend, Margaret, the Sarge, Marge, the Sarge. Well, they say, because I say some things about Teresa, but, I want some gift cards for today's show because I actually got, look, it's not all good news. It's not all good news for the Sarge. Hi, Margaret. But I actually got some things to say positive about Margaret. Again, I stand by my friend. So, I mean, I always use the same horrible example, but if Jen Shaw were my friend from childhood, I would be standing by her while she was in jail. I stand behind. I'm not fucking fake. I don't kiss ass. I'm not going to put a like on someone's Instagram picture in the hope that they'll see it and they'll call me. No, if I like you, I like you. It's unadulterated and I don't do things for the fucking public eye. So, you know, I bring all this up because there are going to be some positive things here for Miss Sarge today. Margaret Josephs, hi, how's Jersey, girl? You come out here to the Hamptons for your big trips over the summer. I know, you have your thing, but look, so it's some good news. It's not all good news, but I feel that you don't abandon people, right? Because it's all fake. I mean, everybody loves everybody in the public eye until the mob mentality starts. I mean, look what you all did to Erica and Rinna. And so when it's the mob is coming, but not if you're my friend, I will stand behind you. So we have this thing, the takedown of Tamra Judge. Everyone's coming for Tamra. To be clear, and I mean, Sarah wants to talk about this later this week, which we'll revisit it. Also, Sarah wants to talk about Shannon. We have a lot to get to with Sarah later this week. But again, I don't think this is the actual takedown of Tamra. I don't think Tamra is going anywhere. But my point is, we have a rat and she does scurry and she's in the corner with the tail. And we've learned that her name is Tamara Sue Waddle, so she also waddles, waddle, 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 waddle. But she has beady eyes and she doesn't get any Gouda this season because she's a very I have never seen the rat misbehave this much, but if the rat were my friend, I'd be standing behind her. So I understand Miss Gunvalson. She's a little out of touch with reality, Miss Gunvalson, and who she is as a person. But I understand her coming for the rat. I understand Kelly Dodd coming for the rat. I understand Gretchen coming for the rat. I understand that the world is closing in and coming for the rat because she fucking scurries. But again, Alexis, I don't hate you, girl. I love the jugs. I love the Jesus jugs. Johnny J. And by the way, what do you guys think? Johnny J got his first confessional. No notice. There he was, Mr. Johnny J. And also, by the way, I don't hate Alexis and I don't think they did anything wrong. But I mean, look, girl, Alexis, ooh, Jesus Jugs is pissed. She's not invited on the cast trip. Shannon has let them know we are going to London. And girl, I ain't interested in any olive branch. You ain't coming, which, props to Shannon for that. It is some bad news for Shannon later this week. Unfortunately, we got to do a show on that. I got some bad news for her, but I don't think Alexis did anything wrong. But where are you, girl? Nobody likes you, Jesus Jugs. I like you, but nobody else likes you. And the only person that's kind of remotely speaking, you're friends with Emily for how long before the show? She don't seem to be speaking up. Heather likes you, but Tamra, this is your new friend. This is your new friend who has gone on interviews, Jesus Jogs, that has said good things about you. Where is your official statement about, leave Tamara alone? So I got to say, I gotta say that the Sarge has come out in support of Tamra, and I gotta respect that. I gotta respect that because that's what it's all about, right? I mean, all of you, if it was the takedown of someone else tomorrow, then you would hate that person. And you all love me so much. And I mean, thank you, really, very humbly. But let's face it, if the world wanted to uncover some scandal that I was involved in 20 years ago, which there isn't any, you would all throw me to the wolves too. You know what I'm saying? And then I can go retire, which would not be the worst situation of my life. I just finished watching Monsters. It's like the first thing I watched on TV, scripted in like years. Man, I used to have a life before this podcast. But my point is, if you're like my real friend in life, like, not Hollywood, I will stand behind you. Speaking of real friends, I got a text last night from our good friend, the Countess. Listen, I was away in September. We happened to be for like the next 24 hours. We happened to both be in Sag Harbor. And she's like, "Do you want to come out on the boat today?" Which the fact that I'm being on a boat invited today by the Countess does not make me happy because it was so fucking cold here. It was fall. We were doing sweaters. I've been here for 2 weeks. It's been heaven. Sadly, I have to leave on Monday to go to fucking New York, because you guys want me to work. But it's fucking hot here again. It's like boat weather. So that's all I know. But Luann is back. And trust me, I'd like to catch up with Luann. I'd like to ask her about Joel Kim Booster. I'd like to ask her about Shannon. I got some things to say, but I actually don't know if I can go because I have a friend that is coming apparently today from New York, and I don't know how I'm going to go on a boat and be back to meet friends. Anyway, that's like a friend. So look, Margaret Josephs, she has done an interview on Messi G. Messi G has a podcast. Y'all listening to Messi G's podcast? At least she could string a sentence together. I mean, Teresa's shit is going down. And by the way, Teresa's interview with Kelly Dodd, somebody has to come to our live show. You can ask any question you want. October 29th, what is that, like 2 weeks away? The last one was 3.5 hours because so many people bought tickets. We are keeping it very limited group this time because everyone gets a ticket. Someone should come to the live show and ask a question about Teresa's interview with Kelly Dodd because that was booked so last minute. And Teresa would have fumbled it anyway. I mean, she isn't exactly a stellar interview, but someone should come to our live show because I got tea behind the scenes of Kelly and Teresa's interview. Last minute shuffle. Come to the live show and ask that. Listen, don't tell me things in real life if you're